You are now listening to the iWalter Show. Real talk about nothing.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird brain, it's a plane, it's iWalter. Yes, it's iWalter, strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. iWalter, who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend ears with his annoying voice, and who disguised as Walter Interranti, mild-mannered janitor for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth, nonsense, and the American way. And now, another exciting episode in the adventures of iWalter.
iWalter. Hey, this is iWalter again. I still don't have a voice. It sounds like I do, but believe me, all I've been doing all day is just basically just I've taken medicine for my sore throat. I had a call out today. I went to the doctor. I'll be out on until Wednesday now, which believe it or not, I am not happy. I really am not happy. All I've been doing all day is freaking shitting all the time. All I've been doing is not throwing up, but I've been just real sick and just constantly fucking shitting. So I am not happy, dude, folks. So I'm just trying to do a quick show while I still have a voice. You know what? I keep on screwing up things I say on a lot of shows. I screwed up a lot of things on Ryan's show when I talked about his movie Agony, which I really do believe in. So don't. I didn't get, but I get some of the stuff, terminology wrong or whatever. I did that with even when I was at that comic convention on Saturday, where this guy who walked in was dressed up like Batman. He was basically a hired out hand, and excuse me, he actually, I had this Superman, one of those Under Armour shirts on, and he basically says, "How are you doing, Superman?" And I said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And it was funny. So when I saw him later, I don't know if he recognized me too, but he kind of snickered when I got a picture with him. One of the Batmobiles. He was in the Batmobile, not me. It was yeah, this is kind of tongue-in-cheek humor here, because here you're in the Batmobile, you're Batman, I'm Superman, I'm supposed to be we're going to be duking it out soon. So that's what I meant to say, and I said Batman on my show yesterday. I can't say enough again about Kevin Smith. The man is just wonderful. But I was wondering, because somebody at the convention said that he actually had, he can't have sugar, which, hey, right away that says he's got to be a diabetic. So I looked it up online. I said, in Google search, I said, did Kevin Smith ever have diabetes? Lo and behold, it was on HeroComplex.LATimes.com. It says, Kevin Smith says his weight was out of control and he broke a toilet. I can't say that word right. Toilet. That's how heavy he was. The man looked great. He looks great now. I think he looks better now than he did in his 20s, personally. But yeah, he got so fucking heavy, he actually broke the seat. He broke the toilet. I'm sorry, I can't say that word right. But I don't know if he got gastric bypass. I should have asked him that. Not to be in an offensive way, because, man, dude, you look incredible. You look great. You look thinner than Jay now, Jason Mewes. He looks really good. It's almost like he's too skinny now, if that's possible. The man, he's 44. He's too young to have any. He actually, that article I just taken it down, it actually said he was either potential to have a heart attack, or he was definitely very close to having a heart attack. He was so overweight. So, that is great that the man, is conscious. I guess he wants to see his daughter, grow up and, have a happy life. The man is traveling everywhere now, him and the rest of the comic book men crew. So, I just wanted to put that out there, too. You know what? My one friend, Todd, he put up this article. It was fucking funny. And it was. Anyway, it was yesterday, and it was in New York Post, And it's about this woman who got pregnant from getting, basically fucked in the ass. She got pregnant. And it's like some rare condition why that happened, though. And apparently what it is, I think I might be having some audience members. I'm just joking, tongue-in-cheek. Apparently what happened was she had some weird thing where her, it said they had to separate. She had like everything was one whole when she was a baby. This woman who got pregnant now, or had gotten pregnant, or is pregnant, because it said, I just saw it, they had to separate her urethra, her vagina, and her rectum. It was all one fucking hole. So apparently they said they didn't do a very good job because she got pregnant from getting fucked in the ass. So I thought it was pretty funny. It was in the New York Post. It says this woman got pregnant from having anal sex. It's going to be probably a short show because probably a very short show. Anyway, so that was on there. Todd, friend Todd had sent me Florida teacher who gets student number from chalkboard pleads guilty to sex crimes. Another sex crime. This was the other day, though. Unfortunately, it was a Huffington Post crimes. Woman was cute, but it's just out of control. So, that was posted on the 15th of this month. So, I'm not going to read it. I just don't have any interest or anything on the Huffington Post for very long. This might be another Huffington Post, which I'll just read the caption then. It is. It says, police wife kills man hours after he got a restraining order. It could, I'm not saying these aren't true, but it's May 18th. He sent this article, so yeah. Anyway, there's some other ones too. Again, this might be pretty short because I might get interrupted. Anyway, if you're from the local area, there was a chain of supermarkets called Gennardi's. Apparently, it is pronounced Genuardi's, but I say Gennardi's. Everybody I know says Gennardi's. There was one left in Oaks. That one is actually going to be shut down in Lower Providence, so it's the last one. I don't have much to say anyhow because my voice, I got to save it, and I've been constantly running to the restroom, the bathroom. So that's another reason why I need to keep this show short. Hey, tomorrow comes out American Sniper on Blu-ray and DVD, which I am definitely interested in getting a copy, get my hands on one of those. So, yeah, folks, I would probably say support that movie, especially for what it stands for. Anyway, maybe one other story. Again, I'll probably keep this into the 10-minute mark. I'll at least try to make it 10 minutes. It said the first Suicide Squad video shows the Joker and Harley Quinn in action. Anyway, it's an article in Uprocks, the culture of what is buzzing. Anyway, they show some video footage of this stuff and some screenshots of Harley Quinn and the character of Harley Quinn and also, sorry about that, of the Joker, and already it just looks like a film that's going to be a total disaster. My guess, folks, is they're going to probably just going to go right to video. If it's even out for a day in the movie theater, I'll be shocked. The girl who plays Harley Quinn is really cute, Margaret Robbie's, but she just does not look like Harley Quinn to me. In her costume, what do you call it? Drawing a blank right now. The one, anyway, the characters don't look like the Joker. Just literally looks like a joke. I'm very disappointed in the way he turned out to be, and it looks like I'm drawing a blank, folks. So I apologize on the last one I wanted to mention because he's not wearing his mask. He wants to show his face. You don't show your face when the character is playing. I might have to do one of these searches because I can't think of his... Will Smith, I apologize. Will Smith. It looks like he just has to constantly show his face. Well, the character he's playing, I have no clue about these characters from the Suicide Squad, but the character that Will Smith is playing does not show his face at all. And Will Smith is constantly doing it. And I made a joke to a friend. I said, yeah, they might as well just, you know what, get that. The next thing you're going to see in this Suicide Squad movie is a big giant spider. I mean, that's all it needs right now. It's going to be as bad as that movie that Will Smith did, which I loved that TV series in the past called The Wild Wild West. That was a disaster of a movie. And no offense, but Will Smith destroyed that. The only movie I really liked, amongst many, but one I liked was that movie where he plays basically the Omega Man, I Am Legend. He did an incredible job in that. Will Smith did a superb job in that, but every other movie he does, there just seem to be bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. They're just disastrous. Anyway, and I love Will Smith. I think he's a great guy. I used to love him when I was a kid, the music he made. It was funny. There was something on my foxphilly.com. It says, victim beaten and robbed of his pants on a subway platform. They actually show the video. The man literally gets his cell phone and his pants stolen from him. He's left basically in his underwear. I mean, that's pretty pathetic. That was on foxphilly.com. That was yesterday, actually. It was in New York somewhere. I think it was in Brooklyn. Yeah, it was in Brooklyn. There was an article a friend sent to me. I'm trying to see if I can find it. One of these bully stories where the victim of the bully beats the shit out of the girl who was bullying this one girl. And here it is. I thought it was hilarious. Sorry if there's any background noise. I'm just getting a lot of things going on in the background I didn't expect to hear. It's on break.com. It shows the full video. You know what? I love to give that girl a high five, the girl who was the victim. But she gets bullied by some trashy girl. Looks like with bleached blonde hair. And it says, bully gets a little taste of karma. And the girl that she was bullying, the girl who was getting bullied beats the shit out of her bully. I mean, she literally pounds her face in. And it's not like I approve of violence, but she literally, I mean, I don't know how much was left of her head because she pulverized her pretty severely. So that was pretty entertaining. So me and my friend Todd were making jokes back and forth about that. Oh, by the way, I did go to Buffalo Wild Wings today. Did not help my situation with diarrhea. So, yeah, it was just definitely not a pleasant sight for me or anybody else in my house. But, not that I needed to talk about that. Anyway, I do love Buffalo Wild Wings. I just wanted to clear out my system, and I did way too well. I said this is going to be a short show. I really don't have much to talk about. I just wanted to discuss and perhaps correct some of my errors on my news segments. That, I mean, they're basically all nonsense that I talk about, but in particularly, you know, it's one thing that it's bad enough I'm talking about bullshit stories, but it's even worse when I tell the stories incorrectly. So I just wanted to correct myself on that note. And, it's a shame. You know what? If the dude, going back to Kevin Smith, if he comes around Philly again or New Jersey, I will stop everything in a heartbeat to see the man, because he is just so nice. I mean, it was a difference between night and day. He did not charge. Jason Mewes was very nice. The whole gang's really nice. If you go to the comic book store, Jay and Silent Bob's and Secret Stash, which nobody's there right now. They probably got somebody else running the stores besides those guys, the comic book guys, because they're all on the road. They're going to be on the road for a while now. They are really nice, all of them. And it's kind of funny because my name is Walter. That's why I call it iWalter. Walt Flanagan actually runs the store. He takes it, Kevin Smith, he says he treats it like it's his own store. He made some joke about how Walt Flanagan did not want to do the TV series of Comic Book Men, but when he started doing it, he actually really liked it. But yeah, Walt Flanagan takes that store very, very fucking seriously. So yeah, and it's just funny because my show, I'm Walter also. I forgot to mention that twice that I saw Kevin Smith face to face, and obviously I didn't tell him the other time because I didn't get to talk to him. Anyway, folks, hopefully everybody is having a good Monday, better than me, where I'm just basically living in the bathroom. So everyone, before I get just interrupted, everyone have a good night, and hopefully I didn't fuck anything else up on my segment. So this is going to be less than 15 minutes. I can't go wrong. Everyone have a good night. Have a good night.